Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris if you don't know me, and I am currently here in Sydney. I am having a lovely free afternoon here in Sydney. I have a few days left here before heading back to Europe and making the most of it by doing some more reactions to Eurovision 2025. So, the next song that I'm going to react to is Lithuania's entry, Tavo Akys by Katarsis, I think that's right. And I'll be listening to it and giving my thoughts and views on the song. I have heard nothing about it. I've heard that I might like it. It might be my type of music, but other than that, I don't know anything about it. So I'm going to be listening to that, and I will be giving you my thoughts as we go through it. If you don't know me, my name is Chris. You can follow me here on YouTube, subscribe, feel free. You can also follow me on Instagram, where you see more what's going on right now. At the moment, for example, this morning I had the pleasure of interviewing Gojo, Australia's representative, and there'll be more content coming up on Instagram next weekend from Oslo. So subscribe on both YouTube and Instagram. On Instagram it's Eurovision_Chris, and on YouTube you can see the channel name here. So just subscribe as you wish. Without further ado, let's get in to Lithuania. Move this into full screen. See if it works. If I can hear it, first of all. I can hear it. And I prefer to listen to the live versions. Atmospheric intro. Turn the volume down a little. He reminds me of someone. This seems very genuine. Okay, it's on the slower tempo side. That's not necessarily a bad thing for me. Tapping into the indie genre. Okay, let's see. Okay, vocals are good. Vocals are very good. Okay, let's stop briefly for first impressions. I think this song is going to take me a few listens to get. Obviously, language-wise, I'm not able to click in with the lyrics. I'll have to do a translation of those to see what the song is about. But the atmosphere is giving. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying the vocals a lot. I think that there is already in the staging, there's a good package here. I'm not sure how ultimately competitive this will be, but it's definitely got an atmosphere that I can relate to, and I think after a few listens it'll be something that I would have stuck in my head. But let's keep listening and see how we go towards the end. It's very intense. Okay, we've got a bit of a bridge at the end. Is it a bridge or a breakdown? Oh, it's building. And that's something that's going to be easy to keep in your head on first listen. Looks like he's suffering from indigestion. Okay. Right. What do we think of that? Let's try and find a better image to stay on. It's hard for me to give a very initial first impression on this one. My first impression is I can sit and enjoy and listen to it, but I'm not going to be picking up the phone to vote for it. That's kind of where I'm at. Is it a song that I think would grow on me? Yes, absolutely. I think it'll take a few listens. It's definitely different in terms of the genre, and also that repetition at the end, the build-up. Very different to Musti last year, but in some way there's that similarity of the repetition of Tavo, 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 like before the party's over, etc., etc. So, I mean, there are things that will stick out to people. I can definitely see an audience for this that is going to enjoy it. I feel almost bad for making this comparison, but for me, it's giving me the same vibes as I got from Sudden Lights, Latvia 2023, which just missed out on the final. That song took a long time to grow on me. I really did enjoy it after it did grow on me, but it took a while. It wasn't instant. So my fear, I think, with this is that it won't be instant for people to attach themselves to. I think if it goes past the semis and if it qualifies, it has jury appeal. I think it'll do fine with the juries. I don't think we're talking about a potential winner here. But I can really appreciate the vocals. I can really appreciate the genre, the composition, the production, and I think it's a really different sound and a different approach from Lithuania. Lithuania always said something unique and different, and I really like that about them and what they do in Eurovision. Whether after a few, more listens, this grows on me more, we'll see. But for now, it's not something that I would personally pick up the phone for. And that's just initial feelings on this song. But time will tell how and if it grows on me in a positive way. I can't see it growing, becoming like me having a worse impression of it as time goes on. It's not that type of song. It's a type of genre that I would usually tap into and appreciate. So let's see. I'm kind of holding opinion on this for now. But of the songs that I've heard so far, this would be on the lower spectrum of initial first listens in terms of personal preference and personal taste. But that's not to take away from this performance. And as I said, I prefer to listen to the live performances where possible, because that gives a much better impression of what could happen on the Eurovision stage. The risk with music videos is that sometimes it can be overproduced and not fit what actually happens live on stage. So let's hope with this and with other reactions coming up that I will have, that we are able to see more lives. And the music videos, I'll try to best guess how it's going to come across live. It's really hard to do with music videos sometimes. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Lithuania for now. I have no doubt this will evolve. Come back to me in a month, 2 months. This may be quite high up my ranking, but for now it's middling to low of the songs that I've heard on first listen. So that's it for Lithuania. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Feel free to follow. Coming up in the next week or so, there'll be of course more reactions. I'm hoping to get the interview with Gojo out as soon as possible. The guy's a gent, and I will hopefully have more interviews coming from Oslo in about 10 days to 2 weeks. So look out for those coming up on my channel as we go towards Basel. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.